How low fertility rates in Italy, Spain and Poland can impact property prices over the next decade. All three countries are facing historically low fertility rates, well below the replacement level of 2.1 children per one woman. Italy 1.2, Spain 1.2, Poland 1.3. These levels have been persistent for years, and recent economic uncertainty, high housing costs, and changing social norms have kept them low. This suggests a shrinking future population, especially among younger age groups. Demographic impact and housing demand. Low fertility rates will create two diverging effects on property markets: a declining long-term demand. As birth rates stay low, the working age population will shrink, leading to fewer first-time home buyers, lower household formation rates, a potential oversupply of housing, particularly in rural or less desirable regions. This will most visible in small towns and villages, where out migration to cities is already a problem. Italy. Southern regions like Calabria and Sicily are at risk of depopulation. Spain, the España, empty Spain, will face future decline. Poland, eastern regions will see younger population moving to Warsaw, Krakow, and abroad. This could push prices downward in these areas. Short-medium-term urban pressure. Paradoxically, property prices in major urban centers could remain high or even rise in the near term due to urban migration, younger population moving from rural areas to big cities, limited housing supply in prime location, increased foreign investment especially in cities like Rome, Milan, Barcelona, Madrid and Warsaw. This creates a two-speed property market, declining rural prices versus resilient or rising urban prices, additional factors influencing prices, an aging population and downsizing. With fewer younger buyers, many older homeowners may sell or pass down properties, increasing supply. A growing demand for smaller accessible housing could shift market preferences. Larger family homes in suburban or rural areas may lose value. Immigration as a buffer. Immigration could partially offset population decline, especially in Spain and Italy, which already have significant foreign population. If immigration remains high, urban housing demand may stay stable. If immigration policies tightening, population decline could accelerate, putting downward pressure on prices. Economic factors. Interest rate. High rates can cool housing demand faster in countries with aging population. Economic growth. Slow GDP growth due to demographic decline could limit wage increase, restricting buyers' ability to purchase homes. Italy, shock term 2025-2030. Urban prices will still be going up, and this will remain for sure for next years. How long it can be that across Europe a silent demographic shift is underway. Italy, Spain and Poland are facing some of the lowest fertility rates in the world. This isn't just a population story, it's a story about housing market, economic stability and the very future of entire communities. To maintain a stable population, a country needs 2.1 children per woman. That is not enough in Italy, Spain and Poland, as the rate over there is oscillating on 1.2 level. Surprisingly, falling fertility doesn't immediately lead to a falling property prices. In fact, in the short term, it can push prices even higher in major cities. Urban migration, young people are leaving rural towns for big cities. Limited housing supply, building new apartments take years. Foreign investment in places like Barcelona, Milan and Warsaw, overseas buyers are snapping up properties. But outside the cities, the picture is very different. As fertility rates fall and the younger generation leave, thousands of rural towns are facing extinction. In Spain, entire regions are now known as the España vaciada, the emptied Spain. In Italy, southern villages are offering housing for €1 just to attract new residents. In Poland, smaller towns are losing young workers to Warsaw or to other countries entirely. This creates a glut of unwanted properties, pushing prices down dramatically. In some places, homes are practically unsellable. Looking future ahead, the entire housing market is at risk of imbalance, as an aging population means many homes will eventually come on the market as older owners pass away or move into care facilities. With fewer young buyers, this could lead to oversupply of large family homes, falling property values in certain regions, a shift towards smaller, more accessible housing for seniors. Immigration could help stabilize population and maintain housing demand. But, as we know, as history shows, as this what happened in France and United Kingdom and Sweden, shows that the immigration is not a good idea, as the immigration to Europe must be normal, and that wasn't normal for last few decades and destroyed European culture. Spain and Italy have already seen significant inflows of migrants, especially into urban centers. However, that is creating very big social pressure, as those cultures that are coming to Spain and Italy are not a European cultures, and this is making a big problem. The Europe is Latin and been Latin for many centuries. That's why they understand each other, and coming people from outside of Europe is a big problem. For home buyers, owners, investors, understanding these trends could be a difference between growth and loss. Please subscribe my channel, and if you have something to add, please comment. I hope to see you soon.